Hello everyone, my name is Jenny J and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco for natural hair Putting Perfection Curl Enhancing Cream. This right here. It's my first time using it. I've never used it before. I've used Cream of Nature products before, but never that one. I love their intensive conditioning treatment. I think I got this in like a little sample packet, and I fell in love, so I use that all the time to deep condition, and I actually deep conditioned with that before I washed my hair. Now my hair is soaking wet from washing. I just take a piece of cloth that I found around my house and I wrap my hair with it, and this is what my hair looks like straight from washing. These are my kinky curlies. They feel not as moisturized as they could be, but they're not like super dry. And yeah, I recently cut my hair. I used to have a full head of red hair. I cut my hair a few weeks ago. I just cut off all the red because it turned into like an orangey brownish color. I liked it for a while, but it started getting like annoying to deal with because my ends were so dry, so I just had to cut it. So yeah, my hair's a lot shorter than I'm used to, but I'm excited for growth. So just by opening it, it kind of gives me the same feel. It's a little bit thicker than it's a little bit thicker than the leave-in conditioner from Cantu, and it smells good. If you know, if you're familiar with Cream of Nature Argan Oil, like I feel like all their products smell the same. Like opening the, yeah, all their products smell the same. So I like the smell. It's not too perfumey, but I got it on my nose. I've never used their products to leave in. Like I said, I've only used the intensive conditioning treatment, so I don't know how it will do as far as scent, but I'll come back after, like, you know, my hair dries and stuff like that, to come back and tell you how it does. So usually I part my hair with my fingers. I feel like combs rip through my hair, and I rarely ever use combs. I just got one because Cream of Nature also was at Curlfest, and they gave out like gift bags, like free stuff too, and a comb came with it. I've used this a few times, and I feel like it just takes me back to when I first went natural. So yeah, I section off, usually in 4 sections with my fingers, ear to ear, and then from the middle of my head to the back of my head. And I used to use scrunchies, but I found these clips at Marshall. Yes, Marshall's. And I've used these duckbill clips before, but they broke on me. So I have just been using the scrunchies that I have, and those worked well, but since my hair is a lot shorter, they don't work that well anymore. Oh yeah, I section the front from the center to like the middle of my head, and because my hair is shorter now, I section the back like this. I'll show you. And then I'll take the top section and clip that up. I hope I'm in the frame. And then the bottom section I'll clip away as well. Try to get all the hair in there. So yeah, that's how I usually section it. And I always start from the back. I start from the back first because, I don't know, I feel like the back is easier. Dropping things. The back of my hair, unlike most African American women, it's a lot, I wouldn't say thinner, but easier to maintain. I feel like my curls back here aren't as coarse as the ones on the top of my head or like in the crown area. All right, so I'll just try that again. Okay, so here's what I'm doing with the back. I'm like pulling the hairs so that I can twist it. Grabbing a clip, like so, and clipping that up like that. So that's completely, or almost completely, out of my way. So then I take a little bit, rub that in like my fingers, and then and this is how I usually do it for most of my hair, just to get like the whole section before it like starts to dry out. I also have a water bottle. This has just water and conditioner, and I just do that, and then I usually section my hair. So I'll go down a section. So just take that and section this back again to get it out of my way. And then I'll grab a little more, well, not that much, grab a little more, and then I'll show you this way. And then I'll smooth it through, starting from the ends, because I feel like my ends are always the driest. Smooth that through and kind of finger detangle. And I'm not one of the kinky girls who strictly finger detangles, because I feel like with finger detangling, my knots and my knots don't completely come out, and I don't have the patience, and I also feel like my curls aren't as defined when I finger detangle. So I always try to get all the tangles out first and then use my Denman brush, just so that I don't rip out all my hair. So here is a small little tutorial on how I flat twist. So I section the top, split that in half, hold it, then grab, pull my finger through, then grab, pull my finger through and grab, pull my finger through and grab, and just do that all the way down. I hope you guys could see that. I couldn't really see if I was in frame or focus. And then I detangle a little more, and then just 2-strand twist all the way down the rest of the hair. And then I think I put enough in that I don't have to add some more to my ends. And when I do get to the ends, I take my index finger and run it through each side, each section, like that, to make sure that it's really smooth. And sometimes I'll use my Denman brush to do that too, and then I twirl my hair like that, and that's how I flat twist. Let's do that again. So I part a section, put this side away, and then take a little bit, like that much, add it to my ends, and move it on up. A little finger detangling. And I also try to detangle my hair when I'm deep conditioning, because I feel that when you just go into the shower and wash I deep condition before I shampoo as well. So I feel like when I go into the shower and I wet my hair and then I just put shampoo on top of my already dry hair, I feel like that also it just causes extra tangles. Why do I keep dropping my brush? Let's hope that doesn't fall again. I know that sounds kind of backwards. I told one of my friends that I deep condition before I shampoo, and she's like, isn't that just washing out the deep? And I'm like, I thought so too, so I started deep conditioning after, and I also wash my hair in the shower, and I just don't want to go back into the shower to wash a deep conditioner out. It's just too much. So I always deep condition before, and I feel like that preps my hair. It's kind of like a pre-poo. It preps my hair for shampooing. Like I usually go in with some water, spritz it. I'll show you guys how I deep condition if you want to. Comment below if you want me to show you my deep conditioning routine. So again, section, clip away. Oh no, this is getting mixed up. What's going on back here? Oh, okay. Clip this away to the side. Take this section. Add some product. It's not enough. Add some product. Apply to the ends and smooth up. Detangle. Detangle. And I also don't put, I'm like really backwards when it comes to natural hair. I'm not like your typical natural hair enthusiast. I don't use the lock method because I just feel like that's just too much product in my hair. I probably should use the lock method because I do find that my hair dries out midweek. But I've tried using like a leave-in, a cream, and then on top of the cream, an oil, and I just felt like my hair was just so weighed down. My curls weren't as defined, and like it doesn't look as good as if I just use one product. I don't use oil in the styling process, but I use oils when I'm taking my hair out. And the oil that I usually use is good old-fashioned coconut oil because it's really light. It doesn't sit on top of my hair. I feel like it actually goes into my hair strands and helps to decrease frizz. I'm not your traditional natural hair enthusiast who uses a bunch of products to achieve one style. Okay, so here we go. I'll try to get as close as possible. So here's my last section in the bottom area. Take this section, take some product, smooth it in my hair. Smooth, detangle a little bit with your fingers just to get out the like really big knots that you can get with your fingers. And be gentle, don't rip out your hair because that will cause unnecessary breakage. You don't want that. So be gentle, take your time. I know it looks like I'm like a little rough with my hair, but I know what my hair can take. And you know, with getting to know your hair and doing your hair a lot more often, you'll learn what to do and what not to do. So I take my Denman brush and I start from the bottom always, and I hold my hair too, so it's not like going all over the place, and I'm not like yanking my hair out. So it's as gentle as possible. So detangle as much as you feel necessary. Like, look, my fingers can run through my kinky coils without getting like knotted. Alright, so I'll try to get as close as possible again. So I take the top section like that, and then I split it in half with my fingers, and I grab the section under here and put my finger through the section that I made, and I grab the rest. I always grab the whole hair just because I like to keep control. So I take this section and I put it under. Take that top section again and then push it under. And while I'm doing that, I'm grabbing hair. I don't know if I was in frame. Take that top section and like you see, I'm taking this top section and then putting it under. Like that. I'll try to do it again because I don't know if I was in the frame. And that's how I do it. And then usually when I get towards the bottom, it gets tangled again. So I just detangle. And yeah. Ooh. Almost lost it. And you see how it's like puffy and frizzy? Hopefully adding teensy tiny bit. Putting it through. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. My hair does feel kind of dry now that I'm feeling it. It's probably because I didn't use my black soap like I usually do. So the back section is done, and here's what it looks like. 4 flat twists. And then I'm gonna start on this section right here. Oh, let's try to get some organization over here so that we don't mix the sections. There we go. All right, now starting on this section again, just like I did to the back, take a bit of product, maybe a little more, a bit of product, smooth it in the tips of my fingers, and then smooth it in. Like so. And another thing too, not to do, don't rub product on your scalp. And I've seen a lot of people do that. I mean, to each his own, you know, what works for you works for you. But at least for me, I don't like doing that simply because it clogs my pores. And I feel like my hair's a lot gunkier when I do that. And then there. Alright, so I'll come back when most of my hair is done, and I'll show you once more on the front section how I twist. Okay guys, I'm back to show you guys how I flat twist. And here's the side. 1, 2, 3. In the back. I did 4 here and then 4 here. Right. Okay, that top section again with the rest of the hair. You're gonna keep doing that all the way down the back. So as you can see, it's like a nice juicy flat twist. These sections are pretty big because, you know, I'm lazy. Because I feel like my ends are a little bit dry, grab a teeny section that's a little bit too much. Just a little bit of product, smooth it in my fingers, and then add it to the ends. To make sure that your hair is really, really smooth. Whew. Almost lost it. And then finger coil the ends. And see how like that gets really, really coily. Alright, so that's it. My hair is all twisted up from the back to the front, all twisted up, and I'll come back and show you my results. Hi guys, I'm back, and I slept on my twist. It's the next day. I untwisted, and I used some coconut oil to untwist, And these are my results. I fluffed it out with my pick, and I think it looks pretty good. I can still smell it. It's not that bad. I don't really mind it. Hopefully throughout the day, it like airs out. But I think aside from like so much frizz, but I'm so used to like frizzy hair, that this looks really good because I still have a lot of curl definition throughout my hair, even at the top, which is usually like the frizziest, and on the sides. So yeah, I think that it was a pretty good product. Aside from my hands being a little bit sticky, I can tell that that's from the hold, and hopefully it could last me the whole week and I won't have to do my hair again. But yeah, I would definitely use the product again. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Any questions that you have, leave them below in the comment section. Thanks. Bye.